Welcome to the BeautyMynd membership. We are so excited to have you a part of our growing community. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to use the whole platform. Before we get into that, I wanted to tell you why we even created a platform in the first place. It's to hold you accountable, whether it's about your business or social media or your mindset. We need to hold you to a certain standard, and the best way is to check in regularly. Now, this is a growing community. We want you to network with other people in the beauty industry. So this is a one-stop shop for all business, mindset, and social media needs. Let's dive into the actual platform. When you come to our website, mastermindbeauty.com, you'll go up here to the top right and select membership. Now, you signed up before by clicking sign up, so now you will use the members tab. When you select that, it's going to ask you if you want to sign up again. You already did, so you'll select log in. And now, however you signed up, whether it was through Google, Facebook, or just with your email, that's the option that you will sign in with. I signed up with email, so I'm going to log in here, mark@mastermindmedia.com. Save password. So now this is going to take me to the platform navigation. This is your home base, the BeautyMynd platform navigation. So on here, you can either go to our weekly webinars, our digital assets, or our member chat. These are three out of the four functions that you'll be using. The last one is you get a newsletter every Saturday. Those are held on our digital assets as well, but that will be, of course, in your inbox on your email. So every Monday, we do a live webinar at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And so to add that to your calendar, you will come to webinar and click watch. This will open up the weekly webinar page. So you see here, it says click the button below for our weekly webinar every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. You may need to add your name and email on StreamYard so we can verify your account. Watch all previous webinars listed below. So under here, we have last week's webinar, and then down here, we have all of the past webinars as well. You can click next and go all the way back in time to catch up whenever you feel necessary. So for this Monday, if you want to join the webinar and add it to your calendar, you'll select join webinar. And after the webinar, it will be added to the previous webinars. Now, to navigate back to the platform navigation, you select return to navigation. Now let's go into our digital assets. To go into digital assets, you can either click the photo or click browse down here. These digital assets are updated regularly. So when you come into our digital assets, you select BeautyMynd. BeautyMynd will have several other different folders: user-generated content, hot trending audio, past newsletters, social media fundamentals. So let's start with user-generated content. User-generated content is king right now. And if you don't know what that is, I'll explain it to you. It's literally what it means. User, you generate content. So it feels very authentic. Just with your iPhone or smartphone, you can create content. It doesn't have to be overly produced. And this is king because right now everybody really values authenticity. You're not trying to sell them anything. You're just giving them the game straight from how you know it. Over the last decade, there's been so much overly produced content that it creates somewhat of a facade, and people aren't buying into that anymore. So while people are really into user-generated content, we should be creating it as much as possible. So when we select user-generated content, this will bring you into folders that we've updated regularly to give you content ideas. So let's say 16 through 20. Let's see what we have there. Before you plan is the concept. Now, this will take you to a pitch deck that explains exactly how to do that video. So when I scroll down here, it's going to tell you a little bit about the video or the carousel post, and you click here, link to post, to see what post we're talking about. So these posts are all successful concepts that people have used that we think you should use as well. And we don't want to use it verbatim. You want to take it in, understand the concept, and make it your own. And that's exactly what this deck will explain to you. So if you scroll down, you start designing, example flow for creating the carousel, final touches, etc. And we add to this folder regularly so that you always have new concepts that you can create, so you don't ever have to think about what you need to create. You go to your digital assets, find an idea you like, take something from your personal professional life, and then feed it through this concept, and that's how you create really great content. We're taking out the guesswork. Now, if we go back to the digital assets, let's go back into BeautyMynd. We also have hot trending audio. So in this folder, every month we add the top trending audios of that month. And as they change, we change with it. Let's go back here. We also have our past newsletters. And lastly, social media fundamentals. So as the game changes, right, as the evolution of attention changes, or the current social strategies change, or the algorithm changes, we're going to continuously add videos to educate you on the changes. Because as we're creating content and using these platforms, things change all the time, and we never want to fall back. We always want to stay at the forefront of attention, in the forefront of all of these digital platforms, so that we never fall behind again. Now, if we went back to files and folders, right back to the return to navigation button, this is going to take us to our member chat. And this is where, if you have any questions along the way, you could ask them. And the great thing about asking them in this member chat is that everybody else can chime in or learn from the answers as well. So when we have new members added, we shout them out here. We link our new webinars once they're up there. And it's just a really great place for you to ask questions and be filled in on anything that you might have a question about, rather than just keeping it to yourself and maybe never solving that. Now, return to navigation. If at any point you have any changes you want to make to your account, or you want to see things that you've said in the past, you can go up here to the top right and click My Account, My Bookings, My Wallet, My Programs, My Profile, etc. All of that member information is in there. And another really cool thing about this BeautyMynd platform is that once you're a member, you can also go to our courses, and we have a course there called Evolve, 9 classes at your own pace. And you can come in here. This is $99, but you get it for free for the $15 a month. And you can come in here and watch this at any time. So that's it for the BeautyMynd navigation portal. As I mentioned before, you do also get a newsletter every Saturday. So Mondays, we have our webinars to ensure that we're educating you and informing you as things change in the industry. We're also going to interview industry professionals and much, much more. And then we have our digital assets that we add to regularly. We also have our member chat. You can ask questions. And lastly, you get that newsletter. So on Saturday morning, you'll get a newsletter that's going to hold you accountable and remind you to schedule your content for the week, or schedule a content shoot, but also inform you even further on some of the things that we have going on in the BeautyMynd membership. So these are several touch points along this conveyor belt to ensure that you stay on track to continuously hit your goals. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out at assistant@mastermindbeauty.com, and we'll see you in the BeautyMynd membership.